Hi there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jane. I am a mum of two. I have multiple sclerosis, so I talk quite a lot about that and things like home stuff and organising and things that are interesting to me and hopefully will be to you. Yeah. So this video has taken me a bit of time to make because I kind of wanted it to be like, come on, you can do this, use these tips and it will help you, but I haven't actually come up with anything to make me feel a bit stronger and a bit positive about doing things. Right, okay, let's start at the beginning. First of all, I'm a massive Wild House fan. I've been into them since 1994, since I was 16, and I've just loved them completely since then throughout my life. If you don't know, they're a British rock band, so they've kind of been throughout all the different trends and fashions in rock music and just been the Wild Hearts. If you looked into it, then people would say how influential they are, especially Ginger Wildheart, because he writes all the lyrics and the music. Yeah, so anyway, being a bit of a Wild Hearts geek now. So anyway, a couple of weeks ago, I was going to go to one of their gigs. By the way, I have seen them a million times, but I definitely like to see them on every tour. So yeah, I was going to go to one of their gigs. A load of my other Wild Hearts friends were going, so that was going to be really good. Really looking forward to it. Bought the tickets in like 2019 or something, so because of the pandemic, the gigs been put off and rescheduled, and it was suddenly happening and it was really exciting. So I had a free ticket for a friend who was one of my carers, and sadly she couldn't make it because she wasn't very well, and that's absolutely fair enough, you know, life happens. But due to, well, I guess it was due to my disabilities, because I am actually disabled now. I kind of like, it took me a long time to get my head around it, but I do use like a wheelie walker and things. So yeah, I just freaked out and didn't want to go on my own, and just decided to sell my ticket and my hotel accommodation. Yeah, so and I massively regret it now. These days I do kind of, I mean, when I was younger and didn't have visible MS, I would happily go to gigs on my own, but now I guess I guess it's because my health has gone downhill quite considerably in the last year or so, and I'm just really nervous about going to places on my own, and I think in a way that's fine, because being disabled is not a walk in the park. You know, life, it is a lot more difficult. So even things like going on the train, you know, is the train low enough for me to get my rollator on? Being out and about with, you know, potentially drunk people around, is it going to be okay, you know, being on my own? I've always been the sort of person who doesn't like standing out, and you know, that is weird because, you know, I used to have bright red hair, I used to have lots of piercings, I used to dress differently to other people, but I still didn't really want to be singled out. Yeah, so since, you know, the regretful, you know, because I wish I had gone, honestly, but I just feel kind of not really strong enough to do that sort of thing on my own. And I know I am, but I just need to get rid of the negative thoughts really about what could happen. And anyway, they're all Wild Hearts fans. They're all brilliant people. So yeah, I guess you know, if you know anyone with a disability that wants to go to an event, please go with them. I mean, to be fair, things are amazing now for disability. You know, like I say, you always get a free carers ticket. You hopefully will get platform seating. If not, every gig I've been to, they've made sure I've got a seat, because I'm not able to stand up for long now. Yeah, they're really good. I mean, actually, I went to one gig in Camden a few years ago, and it was actually to Ginger Wildheart, and they gave me a seat. They called it the best seat in the house, and when I followed the venue manager, it was actually on the stage. It was ridiculous. So yeah, so people are brilliant about disabilities. They're really helpful. I'm gonna try and be really strong and be able to do it on my own. But if not, then I'm not going to beat myself up about it. You know, when it comes to disabilities, you have got to just roll with the punches, not literally, obviously. Here's to the next gig, which there is one in December, so which is next month, a couple of months away. So yeah, fingers crossed. I haven't really come up with any mind-blowing tips for making gigs if you're disabled, but it's just good talking about it. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.